No dialogue, just singing. You're watching Beyond the Trailers review of Les Miserables.
I had a dream my life would be so different from this hell I'm living, so different now from what it seemed. Oh, life has killed a dream I dreamed.
I am 100% serious. There is no dialogue in this movie. It's just song after song after song. I suppose we shouldn't be too surprised, though, considering the film's 49 songs. Now, notably, there are millions of people who are not only totally cool with this, but revel in it. However, this might also explain why, even though I saw the musical on Broadway several years ago, I could not recount the story when recently asked. So last week I watched the 1935 adaptation of Victor Hugo's classic novel, which had no singing, and I must say it was an excellent film. Plus I discovered a newfound appreciation for Friedrich March, who looks uncannily like Jean Dujardin. Know who else is looking for newfound appreciation? Hugh Jackman, who made a spectacular debut as Wolverine in 2000, only to confuse mainstream audiences by continuing to pursue his love of musical theater. Alas, a lot of Wolverine the Musical jokes were made, not helped by the fact Jackman ended his opening musical number as host of the 81st Academy Awards by singing I Am Wolverine. But this year, Jackman hopes to take the Oscar stage once again, and this time Crowe, I am an Oscar winner. Another Oscar host looking for newfound appreciation via Les Miserables is Anne Hathaway, who infamously overcompensated for her co-host James Franco, who was so totally over-hosting the Oscars by the time the night finally came around. She's already halfway to redemption this year, doing a surprisingly good job as Christopher Nolan's Catwoman, as well as being a frontrunner for the Best Supporting Actress Oscar. Not bad for just one big musical number and approximately 10 minutes of screen time. But what a musical number! Hathaway's I Dreamed a Dream has captured the attention of even the most reluctant musical theater attendee and highlights director Tom Hooper's gamble to have the actors sing live on set rather than lip sync to pre-recorded music, as is the Hollywood custom. And just a few weeks ago, I would have told you that only Les Miserables could stop Lincoln's Oscar march. Yet as reviews for the film begin to be released, something shocking has happened. A number of critics don't like it. The Hollywood Reporter, Time Magazine, Entertainment Weekly, and The Village Voice have all dared to say this emperor has no clothes. So is Les Miserables only for musical theater lovers and not film lovers? Let's go find out. So were you aware that Les Mis was all singing all the time?
Oh, absolutely.
Have you seen the stage version?
I have,
Yeah?
numerous times.
Yes, sure.
Have you seen it before?
I've seen the play three times.
Oh, you have? Oh, so
At
you're,
least 3 times.
You're a Les Mis fan?
Yes.
Yes, I saw the play, and
Oh, yeah.
and I have to say, after seeing the play and then seeing the movie, you know, you're worried about that it's
Yeah.
not going to be the same. It was awesome.
Yes and no.
Oh,
Yeah.
explain. What do you mean?
Well, my friend Jorge,
Yeah.
he told me it was going to be like something different, but he didn't tell me it was going to be like a whole musical of movie.
Yeah, what did you think?
It was pretty awesome. It was
Oh,
pretty
that's
awesome.
good.
Even though it's a little bit long, it's worth watching.
So we have a BTT viewer here from Mexico City.
Hello.
You came here, you wanted to see Les Mis.
Yeah.
How was it?
Amazing.
Yeah?
Actually, I loved it. I went to see the play on Chicago.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, on Thanksgiving, but this movie is so good. I really loved
What
it.
did you prefer, the stage version or the film?
Well, the stage version actually, but still the movie is really amazing.
What do you think is more successful, the stage version or the film version?
Definitely the stage version. This was, to me, very stagey, though, so I didn't really feel so much like I was watching a movie at all.
Oh, really? Well, some people have not enjoyed this movie. Some reviewers say it's full of hot air, you know, and it's a little...
Well,
what do
then
you
they
say?
haven't read the book. I mean, the book is that thick. Victor Hugo wrote it.
Why do you like Les Mis so much? What's so great about it?
The music, the score, the whole production.
I thought it was really well photographed. I thought it's timely because of what's going on in the world and the Arab Spring and all that. And I thought it was good because, as corny as it sounds, it taught values.
What impressed you the most about the film?
Anne Hathaway.
Yeah?
Yeah, she kept me like suspending all during her scenes. I was
Yeah.
like, Anne Hathaway.
Well, Hugh Jackman is always phenomenal. We saw him on Broadway stage last year, his so-called one-man show. But I'd say the director, because of what he put together and the way he put it together.
that they were able to make you feel like you did in the play.
Yeah?
The music, again, it is the music because it does make you feel. I mean, I was crying.
I like the idea that it's filmed differently than most musicals.
Yes.
That they
Could you
actually
tell?
had. Yeah, you could tell.
Okay.
You could actually tell it because I think normally musicals become corny because all of a sudden people break out into song and it looks kind of silly.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought this allowed them to find their emotional space, even if they didn't hit the note, which most of the time they did hit the note.
Oh, good.
Actually, in the beginning, it felt a little awkward, like weird, because you're used to like recording songs. But here, it's really, really good. After you get used to it, it's really, really amazing.
The emotions are carried on the vowels, and so when you're singing, you can bring more emotion to it.
Well, this,
And it was very powerful.
Well, this
I
movie-
felt like I was looking into their souls, and they
Wow.
held so long on the characters, you know, as they were singing these solos. Yeah, you just felt like they were inviting you into their internal
wow.
world.
Were there any low points in the films? Anything not quite up to par?
Not that I can think of. I thought it was
great.
really, really well done.
Well, Russell Crowe, the thing is that I feel like, again, like I said, this is an acting piece, but if somebody had taken him aside and said, just act it, don't try to sing.
Oh, okay.
So you kind of got removed because you just saw him struggling so hard to sing that it was just, it took away from so much.
What do you say to someone who's like, all singing for 3 hours? I don't know if I can take it.
You have to see it. You really do. It's a movie that you'll feel it. You have to experience it yourself.
You have to enjoy music and good acting, and you want to sit and watch it. I mean, the studio audience here was totally quiet. There was not a sound.
Oh, excellent.
There wasn't
Very
even
rare
the
for Times Square.
Yeah, no crinkling of little papers.
Oh, wow.
And the audience was totally involved.
What do you give it on a 1 to 10?
A 9.
I have to say a 10.
A 9.
I will give it a 9.
It's like a 7.
Oh, about a 10.
11.
So while film critics might be divided over the merits of this as a movie, it's clear that whatever has made Les Mis a phenomenon continues. And you have just a few days left to vote in Beyond the Trailers poll for the top 10 movies of 2012. Just go to tinyurl.com/BTTVote 2012 now through January 3rd. I'm Grace Randolph reporting from AMC Empire 25, and I hope we'll go beyond the trailer for these other top movies.